Okay, let's roll. Well, welcome to the Crestwood Curling Club. This is the third draw of the event of the Crestwood Showdown. We're happy to bring you the game against Lambert and Van Amsterdam, and it should be a really good game that we have coming up here. My name is Reg Reinhardt. I'm sitting here with Ryan Fenrich, so we'll keep you updated. Right now, it looks like Evan is giving up hammer to Lambert, and they should be off and rolling pretty quickly here.
Yeah, Team Lambert did win the hammer. That's skipped by Mike Lambert, backed up by third, Justin Runciman. Second, Morgan Van Doesburg. Lead, Griffin Algot. And these guys are out of the Sherwood Park Curling Club. Team Van Amsterdam led by Skip Evan. Third is Jeremy Hardy. Second, Jason Ginter. And lead, Parker Conshu. And these guys are out of the Saville Sports Center for this curling season.
Yeah, it should be a really entertaining game. I know with Evan's team, with the Van Amsterdam team, Jeremy's new with them this year. I think this is his, he just joined up with them, so they've been fairly successful through the circuit, through the men's tour and the Alberta tour, and been doing really well and putting some nice paychecks in their pocket. I don't know if their better halves are seeing their paychecks, but they're doing pretty good now. Let's start off. I was just noticing on the draw to the button, it is running just slightly better than 15 seconds, 15-1, 15-2 to T-line for curl wise. I was noticing it was about half a foot into the 12 foot or 15 centimeters for those that don't know what a half a foot is, I guess. And so it's curling really well. The ice is running just perfect. They did a lot of work on the ice surface and the rocks on the weekend, and have this just as good as it can be.
Yeah, even then, 5 feet of curl still got past center line a little bit. Looks like it's biting just enough to be safe for the new no-tick rule. And we're seeing some action right at the start here. I like that. With good ice and good players, why run rocks up for an end? Just get to the action right away.
Yep, here we go. So Algott's rocket looks like it's sliding. It's tracking a little bit. So
yeah,
it's a lot of late finish on the for curl on here. So looks like he's got right to the top four anyhow.
No, because the internet's been too.
Oh no! It looks like on the overhead. It looks like it slid to the back.
Yep. There is an opening there for a freeze. Might even be room for a couple rocks.
Yeah, Conchi's second rock, and looks like it's going to sit right on top of that. No, it's moving it. I get the sneaky feeling that this is they're going to start ripping some rocks here pretty soon. Otherwise, you would have thought that he would have maybe just froze or just come straight down to it. So
yep, there's definitely options for some soft draw shots here. Looks like they want to keep the weight up a little bit, particularly in the first stand down center line as well. A lot of the practicing is on the outside, and you never know what it's going to be like up within the 4 foot lines early on. With this much swing, it's probably the safer play for both teams here.
Still getting a fair bit of movement even with the upper weights. So.
Couple hits and an inside roll, you might be above tee here.
Oh, we're into second rock, so trying to get a little bit of a hit and roll underneath, but I don't think it's going underneath. Probably another nose. There you go. Now the roll away. That makes a lot more sense. You have hammer. Take the play away from that center, otherwise it's going to get you in trouble soon.
Last few rocks, we've seen a lot of sweeping kind of from the get-go on all of the hits here, but not really seen much for over curl.
There's another shot that that was a little bit of over curl. I think they were hoping to get a flop to the outside. So he's really not icing that much. I'll get a time on this hit weight. Just on release, looks like it's probably about 11, 12 second rock. And 13 seconds. And the inside roll. Nice shot.
Good touch there by Jason Ginter.
Oh, it's cleanup time now. And this up weight should track fairly straight. Well, he's going to get more than one try at run back anyhow, so another guard going up. Looks like they're trying to hold it out there.
Here comes the finish now.
It's perfect.
Well placed guard there by Jeremy Hardy.
Okay, try. Imagine another run back here. Trying to hold her straight.
Yeah, looks like they're just getting the straight peel here. Looked a little tight from the get-go. Everybody always asks curlers what their favorite shot is, but I think for case for Jeremy Hardy or any curler, you can play the same shot twice in a row. That's probably the favorite shot.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Should have it dialed in by then.
This one looks out wider though. They're real trying hard.
Yeah, they're actually trying to curl it this time. It still looks pretty good though.
I'll play just fine.
Kind of nice to sit up high enough that makes it a little more interesting, or makes it the run back a little bit tougher with a little bit of distance between it. But with the amount of curl, sometimes that's not beneficial at all.
Yeah, just like right now, they got baited into doing a hack weight come around with the extra separation and just that little bit showing. This is the first intern we've seen.
Oh, it doesn't have a lot of weight at it either, so he's looking just a hit and flop. Well, he's by the guard. Pretty good shot.
Yeah, let's see how the weight is. Excellent weight choice. Just enough to get it through the back line with hitting a half stone and not an ounce more. And really maintain control with that.
Yeah, this will force Evan to come down and have to make a play on it. And with any luck at all, get a roll back to center.
Definitely far less ice than we've seen with the hits going down on the out turn side earlier in the end.
Well, I think with a lot of them, they were trying to get a roll back to the outside, or at least Lambert's team was anyhow. I think he's looking to come across the face of this rock. Oh boy, this is really close. Really close. Nope. Looks like it's still open there.
Yep.
Same shot. I think this time with that, if he throws that same weight this time, he could probably even stick around there. Stay right on top of it. Don't know if that would be the option. Probably the option to roll back out and force him to try to make another perfect hit and roll, and then try to blank this end. Looks like he's throwing more weight. He should definitely tighten up the ice a little bit.
First shot here from skip Mike Lambert.
And he's got lots of room by the guard. Looks like he's going real hard to stick around. Ooh, did it hang around? Doesn't look like it.
Well, opens the door here for a free draw.
Oh, now you can make it better. Back to the out turn. The draw path, or the LSD path. Now they've seen this enough times, they should be able to have a good handle on this. Probably 15-5, 15-5 for the top four. I got 16 on that.
Line's looking good if it has the weight.
It's pretty good. Even sitting up that high, I mean, it makes a run a little tougher and sets up your force. So
Yep.
Looks like that is the way they're going. Straight draw. Surprised they chose this side after throwing all the rocks back down on the out turn. I know they practiced on this side, but I don't think they threw all the rocks down this path going away to the scoreboard. So. Oh, he's indicating it might be a little up.
Griffin thinks it's up. But Morgan thinks it's a little closer.
Yeah. We got 14-7 on that, so it's going to be close.
Body language looks good, and Mike makes the draw for his single.
Yep. Oh, that was a great shot. That starts it all off. The ends are good. So we were going to give you a whole bunch of highlights as to what the other scores are on the other sheets, but none of them were done any of the ends. So we will continue along with this sheet here. This team is Lambert team is changed up a little bit, because I know Dylan, our ice maker from was playing with these guys a few years ago. So Looks like a few changes on it anyhow. So we got a lot of other good games going on. We got basically Vavrick is playing Kennedy, and then we do have a ladies game also going on, and that would be Nikki Kaufman with her Northwest Territories team playing Eno. Then we have Reese Hansen versus Brown. We have our highlight game with Van Amsterdam, Lambert. Then we have one of our local teams, or one of our club teams here. We got Dan Sherrard is playing Jackson Hebert on sheet 5, and last but not least, we have one more ladies game out on the outside edges on sheet 6. We got Ray Withers is playing Sykes. A lot of good games going on. Looks like the Lambert is elected to go to top 4.
Yep, Griffin made the draw to the top 4, and with 5 rock rule, you could play the delayed corner if Evan thinks that's a tough rock to outdraw rather, but he took a look and decided to go for the corner right away. And so there is a draw path open, and with all the forefoot and all the button open, it's a safe play to go to the corner right away and try to generate some offense one shot earlier.
Yep, set yourself up for a deuce. Deuce on an even. Beautiful. Yep, center guard coming up. Well, if he's going to get to center line and fall into that no tick rule, then he's going to leave that red a little bit open on the outside. Slightly.
For those viewers who are watching the stream, it is definitely 1-0, not 11-0. That was a technical error on our part, but we got that rectified.
Yeah, there were no rocks that were split in two, were there?
Nope.
Okay.
I've only seen that in Men with Brooms.
Yeah, and they would only count the big part.
Yeah. Well, 2 guards, 2 draws here.
Oh. This end isn't being dressed up as a blank. Oh, one more guard. Or freeze down to it is not bad. You look at the ice he's taking. He's about good solid 6 inches in the 12 foot to come back to the middle. So, pretty good curl, yeah.
First stone here for Morgan Van Doesburg. He's been a veteran of Alberta curling for a number of years, both in 4-man and in mixed doubles. So he's got the arsenal of all the shots. Looks like hold the brakes just a hair. Don't know if they'll get a biter out of this one.
Oh, pretty solid guard though.
Yep.
Here comes the double peel.
You know, if the double peel is close to sending that second guard straight back onto the shot stone.
And here it comes. Oh, he's got it. Oh, jammed there. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and opens it up, but
Yep.
those rocks are still kind of shrapnel for Lambert to use to his advantage. The one thing going for Evan's team is that blue rock didn't roll too far to take away the draw path. That intern is still there as we speak.
Oh boy, this one is sitting out there.
Yep, he's
There's a little
working
ways to
hard.
come. Boy. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Looks like it's still wide open there. He might
Yeah.
even be able to get a roll, and he I don't know. Even if he rolls back behind that stagger red, is not that bad.
There are options, and
Yep. Well, it looks like the two reds are fairly close together, I think. Don't have an overhead. Can you flop up an overhead? Yeah. Oh, no, they're spaced out about a foot, so. A little more. I thought maybe they're frozen. You'd just get a straight drag on it, but. Oh, this could be. This one could be money. It's staying out there. Oh. Whoa, looks like he's, just by. Ooh. Well, that's the second one that didn't seem to move as much. When they were throwing up that guard back in there to protect that yellow, it didn't move much, and it didn't look like this moved that much. So.
Yeah, even Griffin Algott's first stone didn't quite get to center line with the outturn here.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens here now. And they're trying to curl this one hard too. Boy, and it might have wicked. Oh, it did. Yeah. Wow. Well, they obviously not the curl that they were expecting. Boy, it's a whole lot different on that right side than this left side.
Well, Evan is looking for a roll here, because if they nose and if Lambert noses right back, I do believe that Lambert stone would be shot.
Yep.
So roll is key here.
Oh, here we go.
But it is a tough visual when you throw and you're down the center of this rock that you're trying to avoid.
Oh. Going hard now, but he's nose, I think, isn't he? Oh. Oh. Well, he can get the roll and get two out of there.
I think the key for this one is protecting your thrown stone, making sure it's in a good guarded position. With Evan's stones in the 12-foot, if you can have him throwing at a shot red, then that puts some pressure on. They are getting a lot of blues in the house, though.
Oh boy, he's on the red again. No, he just got by. Wow. I think they're getting a little fooled about the amount of curl on that one side, or just not compensating enough, or heavy set. Not sure.
So you haven't really seen much for overcurls this game yet.
Nope. He must have been watching too many of the early games. Wow, this is a glorious opportunity.
This is where they're taking their last stone draw. Be quite familiar out here weight-wise and line.
Oh, they're going hard. Even if it hasn't gone deep enough, I don't think it's. I got 15-9 on that, so just there. Yep. Just there. Oh, now it's time to cut him down, get something in there. Yep, he definitely needs to get one buried in here now.
You can even get overburied with the in-turn here. Evan can use the stone that Jeremy just threw, but only with the out-turn in the one direction there.
Yep.
But with the way it's been curling, that's not an easy task.
Oh, this looks pretty close. Might be a little more. That's close. Well, I got 13.9 on that, so that's all the way to the back one. That's cutting down those other two.
It's a good stone by Mike there.
Yep. Yeah, took two out of play. Oh, we'll see what he's got here. He needs to make sure he doesn't slide past T-line. Otherwise, I'm sure Lambert will come right back down on top of him again. That was a pretty good throw he had there. That's close. He got 15-1, so he's really good here. I don't know if he got shot, did he?
I don't think he did, Reg.
And just looking at the overhead, looks like not. Nope. This is an interesting call. After just throwing one with the in-turn, is going to the out-turn and I guess come back down and try to get a piece of that forefoot.
Yeah, even if he makes this perfect, Evan will still have that same draw he just threw to the full forefoot to score.
Yep.
I am a little surprised as well, Reg. Even if Mike came up short on the in-turn, it does take away Evan's draw, which would force him to go out here.
And I wonder if the thought is if you get around there, it takes away that red run back, which potentially could be for a whole bunch. If they ever run that red back and double out the red in the back there, it could be for 1, 2, 3 anyhow. So I wonder if this is just a precautionary thing to take away that run back. It's going hard. Going real hard here. Oh boy. Wow. Wow. The that one they got a little more curl than they want. Oh. Now this makes it really interesting. Now, if you came down this side here, even if you just tap the red back, you could at least score you 2 out of here.
Yeah, one has to wonder how much that guard had to have moved over to bait Evan into the out turn here.
Oh, he's still really looking at that run back. Because if he makes that run back, it's that run back could be for 4.
Could be. I do believe the shooter red did roll in just enough to outcount the blue thrown by Jeremy a couple stones ago in the top of the 12-foot.
Oh, so this might only be for 2. Wow.
Or 3, if you pick it clean, of course.
Yep. Oh, let's see what he's got. Oh, they're going hard. Oh, nice shot. Oh, that was a great shot. Lose the back one, get your deuce.
Yep. Well thrown, well managed. Reg, I'm not sure what time it is out in Halifax, but I trust that Paige was watching that, eh?
Oh, I would imagine so.
Yeah, it's too bad the Olympic trials got in the way. Otherwise, I think Paige and Kayla and Selena would all be here.
Yep.
Or Danielle, rather. My mistake.
Yep. Cheering on the boys.
Yep. 3 of the 4 guys on Team Van Amsterdam have their partners out at the Olympic trials in Halifax this weekend, and we wish them all well in their Olympic endeavors. But right now, we're here at the Crestwood Showdown.
Yep. Oh, no better place than being at the trials, though. Wow. Love to be sitting in front of that one. Could be really good down there. Well, that was a good run for to score their deuce. So we will give you a couple updates here, and it looks like the game between Kennedy and Vavrick. Kennedy is up 1-0 after 1, and looking over to the Kaufman Enyo game is 2-1 after 1 for Enyo. Brown is up 1-0 over Reese Hansen. And I'm just trying to look around a whole bunch of people that are out there playing to see the scoreboards, but it looks like there was a blank in the first end with Hebert and Sherrard, and Gray Withers is up 1-0 after 1. Well, looks like you start off again. Another guard.
Yep, tight to the rings.
On the center line. What do you think of that new rule? You like that? No tick rule?
My opinion is rules need time to vest and a couple of years to see how they play out. It's not as distracting as I thought it would have been. Teams today with their abilities, taking it off the center line on a come around doesn't seem to be as big of an issue as I thought it would. And I think teams have just adjusted their game to that, and knowing that you might have to take that extra little bit, knowing that a half open stone is better than losing your stone altogether.
And with sweeping nowadays to carve a rock in, they seem to be pretty good at it. So the technology and the brooms and the form in sweeping sure has made a lot of difference. So
as far as rule changes go, this one has been a little smoother than some of the other ones we've seen in recent years, in my opinion. It's not nearly as distracting as it could have been.
Yep. Well, what do you think? You know, watching some of the slams and stuff like that, you know, you see a lot of the games with just a pile of blanks, and to incorporate or minimize the number of blanks you're going to be able to utilize in a game would be another really interesting factor that could come to play at some point in time. But I know they're playing around with it in the slams, so I guess it might come eventually. So.
Yeah, I'm not bullish on that rule. I'm more bearish, to be honest. You see a lot of great shots, run backs, doubles, triples, clearing the house, sometimes back and forth between two teams. If that results in a 0 score, I don't see the issue in that. I know with some of the around the rings coverage, with the Grand Slams, you don't always see how an end plays out. But if you're not going to watch the whole end, are you going to watch a curling game because of the new rule? I'm not sure.
Well, looks like Evan has got one buried in around there and setting T-line, or maybe just slightly back at T-line by the looks of it. And then,
Yep. 3 rocks thrown, 3
Yep.
rocks in center line with separation.
we'll see where this one ends up. I think it might be just a little bit shorter than they wanted. Ooh, staggered there now.
Yeah,
Wow.
staggered by throwing the closer rock second. That's tough to do.
Oh, looks like he wants to bury another one in there. Yeah. Well, you probably don't want to move that red out of there. That red might be saving you for a bit. Let's see what Jason's got this time. Looks like this one's definitely out there. They're carving this. Where's he going? Yeah, he's taking it all the way to the back. Do not want to leave it open someplace there.
Nope. All the way through.
Wow,
Jason into there.
That was interesting. That was like a lot extra weight. Might be sitting wishing he was at the trials.
Not with that shot, though.
Oh, is he trying to angle tap that back?
That or just the straight split.
Split and open, yep.
It does help with the stagger a little bit, but I think that left more of a stagger than they were hoping initially out of the hand. A little thinner would have been a little aid for that situation.
Right. Jason's second shot missed. Hit and roll.
Yep. Little on-off action here.
Oh, that was a great shot. Peeked out just a hair back there, but that's pretty decent. Oh, time to open it up.
Yep. And I like what they're playing here. They're playing the peel and the hit and roll in, but they're playing it with a control weight. With hammer, with a lot of rings to roll in, this is a good opportunity to get this rock in the rings and in a scoring position, either now or later.
There they go.
That's a shot you've seen a lot more in recent years, rather than just the straight peel and losing your shooter. The caliber of these teams being able to make that open up shot, but not losing.
Not losing the throw.
Yep.
Thrown rock, yeah. And you really don't need that big weight to move rocks. You know, rocks are so active, and you know, you can come down with a board type weight, hat type weight, and still remove a rock. So, and the key thing I think in the game of curling nowadays is, you know, keeping the shooter around. You know, so often you pick up the weight a little bit and hit and roll out, and then all of a sudden give advantage to the opposition. So. Well, he's opened up that outside blue one now, so this will be another down waiter. Just hitting, soft roll to the outside.
This is another great weight call with a hack weight here, going for the shot stone in the top 4. You ever do get a bit of an overcurl and you happen to clip your top red, you are going to keep that shooter around.
Oh, he's going hard. Oh, it looks like it's heading right on there. Is it? Yeah, he's on his red already, I think. So now he can just.
When they're they're playing to go commit to the nose rather than the split.
Well, I don't think that was the original call, but.
I'm not sure if they're playing more of a freeze tap weight or a hack weight. I thought they were playing the hack there.
I thought they were, and I thought they were playing to go back onto that blue. I think he might have just been a bit inside and then started looking at a plan B. So what is Van Amsterdam laying now? He's laying
second shot, actually.
Second shot?
Yeah, a little cheeky action from Mike Lambert. It forces Evan to play on that button rather than throwing another guard.
Well, once again, just a down weight. Just a down weight. Has he got enough of it? He sure does. I think he lost his shooter, but that's out of there now. Oh, this is a real well-played game. I'm enjoying this.
Justin Runtsman in here with his stone, playing the straight freeze on that top 4 blue stone.
Weight looks really close. Oh, they're right back off of it now.
It's a nice draw.
Yep.
Real nice draw, and got just enough on the inside that you play it with any sort of weight, it might jump over to the blue on the side of the 8-foot there.
That's a great shot. Got to watch because even that one that's hitting top 12 can be tapped back pretty easy and get a couple in there.
Yep, and I think with only about 4 feet between the top 12 and the top 4 red stones, it's more natural playing kind of the straight back run on the top 12 stone rather than playing directly on the rock just thrown. You can't really get to it with much weight to do any sort of damage on that last blue there, being almost perfectly buried behind.
Looks like he's trying a little lever on the blue rock to move it off of there. Change the angle a bit.
I thought they were actually doing a straight draw around the Stager.
Oh, that's.
Nope.
Well, he definitely
straight guard rather. That makes more sense.
Yep. Well, he. Hey, well, I don't know what that closed or hid.
Didn't close the top 12 red. Exactly what Mike's going to be playing here on his first with the out turn.
Yeah, which makes the most sense. And, I mean, play it now before it opens up or before Evan decides to come around with the out turn draw. Good hit now would be good run back now would work just perfect for him. Could leave him sitting too.
Yep, and again, key with this shot is where is your shooter going to go?
Yep.
It's not just about making the run back. It's can you make this shooter a guard on the ones you just ran back. Well, Griffin Algott is on it early here.
Oh, looks like he's got a little overcurl on it. Oh, a lot of overcurl. Boy, that's interesting now. What do you like here? Draw back down to the T line, maybe edge a button, where you take away a double, even if you go to weak.
I'm not a huge fan of that.
You don't want to freeze that top, do you? And
I think you can just replace the guard, can't you?
or yeah, that would be the other option.
Now if they're running this stone back, it's the wrong color.
Yep. And it's out there. See where it's going. Guard it is. Yeah. There it is.
A well-managed stone by all four players there.
Yep, took away any hole between the guard just over the hog line and the one he just put up. So tough to get in there with any momentum at all to move that blue rock back far enough to count too. So now they just force him to one. Oh, looks with the amount of ice he's just taken, it looks like they've just forced him to one.
Mike he made the draw for his single in the first end and going to try it once more here in end number 3. For Team Van Amsterdam, you can almost look at this as mission accomplished with will be tied with a hammer flipped.
Yep, coming home on an even with hammer.
Oh, and look at us, brilliant commentators. We got it all wrong. He's playing the in-off.
Oh, nice shot.
Very nice shot.
Wow. There you go. Just, was it one? That's still pretty good.
Oh, well played, Mike.
Yep.
My goodness. Almost unlucky to not score a multiple there. How close that was.
Yeah, how often do you play they say the hardest shot in curling is the hit and roll. So you would think that the draw path would be pretty good to just come down and, you get anywhere on that 4-footer bite of the button, you got your one anyhow. But I guess playing for the deuce and worst case is one.
Yeah, that was a tough blued out draw if you're playing the straight draw.
Yep. That was a great shot.
Maybe that's why we're on the warm side of the glass, Reg, hey?
You got her.
Yep.
You got her. Yeah, it was close. Well, we should run through another quick update. Looks like I can't see. It looks like Vavrick has tied it up against Chris Kennedy. Can't see the scoreboard on the Kaufman game. Looks like Reese Hansen has tied it up against Brown, and wow, looks like Jackson Hebert is picked up 3 in the second end. Go up on Dan Sherrard, 3-0. And looks like Gray Withers is up 3-0 over 3-0 over Skykes. Sykes. That's your update.
First stone here in our feature game. Quite a ways off center, but that's no bother for Evan. Still wants to throw the corner guard. And you know what? That redstone being off center, it really opens up the draw path on the intern as well for any sort of redstone that might be buried behind it.
And really hasn't covered up that 4-foot, so.
Nonetheless, Team Lambert is using this guard and Griffin's playing it with the intern.
This looks like it's really sliding here. Not curling much, so telling us it might be just a tad heavy. Oh, it's actually pretty interesting. I got like 14 on that, which was maybe indicating that might be coming down a little bit in the middle, but it's only only playing the 4th end. So. Unless, of course, I missed it, and that's always possible. It's an old age thing.
Well, stopwatches and curling are far less precise than lap times in Formula One, I'd say. So
yeah, there you go. I like to think I'm pretty close, but.
Well, 5 stones, including this delivered stone, and 5 draws. With the tie game in the 4th end, everyone's looking to score here. For Mike, it's to score and retain that hammer advantage. For Evan, it's to score multiple.
Yeah, force right now wouldn't be that bad for Mike either. So.
The peel attempt from Jason. Trying to get the most out of this shooter here. If it can roll just about 3 or 4 feet.
Close that drop path off. Come back to the one in the top 12. Another guard.
That's a 2-edged sword, Reg, on that one. It's it also blocks the intern draw path to the button for Evan if he ever has to play that later in the end to score. And with the guard on this top 8 redstone, there's not much for the out turn either as it sits. So you have to watch out for that with these next couple stones from the middle of the pack here.
This looks really good. It looks pretty good. No, he just might be moving it now. I think he probably wants to hit the center line side, so. I guess it doesn't really matter, even just rolling away, but then, like you said, it takes away that drop path.
Parker's on it early here.
Well, that makes it a little more interesting.
Yep.
They'll soon to have a second one in there. So.
First stone here by Justin Runciman, with quite a lot of rings to draw to and quite a lot of guards to go behind. Tight early here.
It's got lots of room.
Yep.
Great shot. Just a little deeper than you wanted to.
Oh, I'd be just happy with that.
Yep. Oh, you.
Nice sweep by Griffin Elgott, holding it straight early on. And still got over buried a hair. Yeah, some cleanup required here by Jeremy Hardy.
Hold it straight. Oh boy, this is not good.
Yeah, looking in trouble.
Stagger there, no. He still might be able to get a straight back there.
Yep, straight back in the
Pretty
center.
close.
It might just be there, and still do have the intern on the outside.
Yeah,
Outside blue.
Looking at the overhead, might be a little tough for straight back. I'd have to. Oh boy. Yeah.
That's a real nice opportunity for Team Lambert here if they can hold it.
He indicated just up top, up high, just close off that path in there. So.
Just makes the guard there, but does keep those run backs open. Looks like he is indeed trying the straight back, isn't he, Reg?
Or at least remove both of them. It looks really close. The overhead looks so much different than the end-to-end.
Can't cross it here.
He did. Got one. Crossed it slightly. Well, he still has that that one guard that's protecting the one in the top 12. Evan does to run back onto here yet. So it looks like Mike's going to throw another one in there. So lay second rock and. Oh, let's see what he's got. Looking really good. And here it goes. Oh. Once again, a little bit heavier than he might have wanted, but Well, that might have just opened up an opportunity for Evan to get down, sit on top of that anyhow, but where does he run those guards, or do the run back on that high guard? Who's second?
Well,
looks like
Evan's second, and that plays a part a little bit in playing that run back, because if Red was sitting 2, it'd be an easier decision, but
Yep.
because they're only sitting 1, you don't want to remove the guard that's guarding your second shot.
Yep, you got that right. Well, while they're deciding on the shot or looking at it here, we'll just maybe run through our event sponsors, because without sponsors, you don't get big events like this, and you know, really helps with the prize money, helps with everything that goes to part of making an event successful as this one is, and get the good teams. And these good teams come here to make some good money. So some of the sponsors, we got Duncan Craig, West Edmonton Mall, Imperial Equities, Alley Cat Brewing, and Polyrhythm Brewing. So thanks to them for making sure that we can carry on hosting the Crestwood Showdown. Thank you, guys.
Evans decided to play the double peel on the center blue guards here.
Well, that's probably the needing to get it open at some point in time, so, or at least give himself a shot to get down to the button. So. Not sure. It's hard to say with the angles if that angle runs back into the shot or the second shot lock here.
Yeah, you know what, Reg? I'm looking at this. He might just be playing the single peel on the center line one. That other blue isn't really a factor for this shot stone here. He is open up shot stone. Get rid of your shooter. And if you make the double.
Yep. All that right. Yep. Sure did.
With 2 ways in now for Mike Lambert, either the port or the run back for Evan. Sometimes the best guard is second shot, as they say for Mike here. It really is key that Mike gets second shot here. Otherwise, a deuce could form almost out of nowhere for his opposition.
Oh, for sure. Good.
But the good news is he does have, all he needs is a piece of the 8-foot. Then once that's done, it's how good can he make it.
Well, and you can't protect both sides, so at least Evan does have an option to run through that port and make a nose hit on there and at least salvage one. Let's see what he's got.
Looking close all the way here.
It's looking great. Oh, he might even take away some of that port. Oh, boy.
That's a brilliant shot there.
Oh, that was great. That was a really good shot.
Mike's had a real good game so far in all the ends we've seen.
Yep. Well, that port's no longer usable. Run back. While they're going through this, we'll give you a quick update. We got on sheet 1, we got Vavrick up 2-1 after 3 ends over Chris Kennedy. We got Nikki Kaufman down 6-0 after 3 to to. Oh, can't see it. Looks like Brown is up 2-1 after 3 over Reese Hansen. Jackson Hebert up 3-2 after 3 over Dan Sherrard. And we'll watch this shot. Oh, he's got a curl. He's on the top. That top one, so.
Well, that was always an
Steal
option.
one. Yep. Yep.
You had to make contact with one, and that was the way to play it on the wide side.
Yep, you bet. Yeah, steal a one. Well, looking around the other sheets, a lot of rocks in play as we move on here. So looks like we're going. Right into the fourth end. No break. Boys forgot to bring food. No energy for them. Maybe we need to send some chocolate. So. As we move on, so Mike is now up by 1, up 3-2 after 4. So we will carry on. Evan will still have Amber in the playing the fifth end. And looks like we're looking at another center guard coming up. Like they're just cleaning it down. Should be pretty close. And yep, another perfect guard. Been pretty consistent on this. Corner guard coming up this time, so Evan's going to try to set himself up for a couple. And looks like a perfect corner. I think we're going to have a whole bunch of rocks in play this end. Well, see if he can make this around. Looks like it might be even. He's tightening up the ice a little bit, so looks like he's trying to go around it. And there it goes. Coming around hard.
I think they made the call there at the end to leave it out.
Yeah, looks like it was not going to get buried. So
good rock positions to use.
Yep.
No stagger.
Oh, it looks like this one's curling hard. There they go. Okay, I think we got one buried anyhow.
Might be 2 after this shot. We'll see on Morgan's draw.
Oh, he's trying to come right around it. Looks like it. Looks like his weight might be up just a hair.
And it's
And
out wider than they want as well.
yeah. Well, he's out in the good stuff out there. So. Got her buried, but she's way back there.
Jason's playing one of the hidden roll peels. He's close to the double here as well if he makes the roll. A little unfortunate there.
Yep.
Making the dead jam.
Well, it looks like that the back red is now shot too, so imagine he'll just start opening things up again. Get rid of that top guard, and then it's going to have to find a way to generate too without that guard. Oh, it looks really close. Oh. They might have had to run.
Yeah, nice shot there from Morgan. Takes away that blue guard, or blue run back, I should say.
Oh, does he come back down and tap now?
I don't know, Reg. There's a lot of guards out there that I'd be worried about. Before
It looks
trying
like
to
he's
get
going
the
to
tap.
Looks like he's going to play it now. And he might have, that might be lined up if he hits it right. Take the red-blue run. I'm still looking at it. Boy, just taking a peek at the sheet beside us, I don't know if there's any rocks that aren't in play. Wow. Oh, what was there? Oh boy, they're running back the other guard.
No, they're just playing the hidden roll peel again. Trying to roll in front of their side blue. But the key to this is, if you're going to play a peel, play the peel in the guard that's guarding the shot stone, the danger rock. You can make a great shot on the other two, but if the opponent's stone rather is still guarded after all said and done, what are you really getting out of it?
Yep.
It looks pretty close here.
Oh, it looks
a
real
little more
close.
curl, but
Get it over. Hey.
yep, great shot from Jason Ginter there.
Yep.
Pops open that you can still use it if need be. And the shot stone is now wide open.
Mike's hitting the open one and looking for a roll.
Yeah, if Justin can make a nice roll here. Now the roll in front of his shot stone or stop behind the stagger. If you do stop behind the stagger, though, you do have the blue run back, as we just talked about from Jason's last stone. Oh, but he's got to make contact here first.
Oh, boy.
Goodness gracious.
Wow.
Yeah, gives a freebie for Ev now.
Yep. An UG. 0. Ooh. Not good. Must have just got it started a little bit.
Yeah, we haven't seen much for overcurls across the board here with just regular ice conditions as we've seen throughout the game.
And it's not like they didn't make shots or play shots out there because Mike made that hit and roll from out in that spot. So. Oh, now that red back there is wide open.
And they're not playing on it just yet, though. Looks like they're trying to make a nice draw behind the stagger.
looks like he got himself buried down there, so
Yep, nice draw from
he's in
Jeremy.
good shape. And looks like he is shot there too.
Justin's trying again here. He's definitely making contact. It doesn't look like he'll get a roll.
All right. He didn't get the roll he wanted, so looks like. Let's see who's throwing. Looks like Jeremy's throwing.
Yep. It's nice that he got shot in his first stone, because now he doesn't have to play on the back 8 red, which is the problem rock all end. Great patience from Ev here on the call, and
Wow. And so looks like they got a little overcurl on that one too. So surprise. Came up the other side.
but 'tis the season for a Christmas tree.
Yep. Well, let's see what he's looking at now. Okay.
Mike's been playing well all game here, but he's got to have a good one now to make a good freeze. Couple nice shots from Jeremy Hardy there, and now Evan's in a good scoring position with last rock here in the 5th.
Yeah, a good freeze would help things down, maybe produce a force. Looks like it's open enough to come around there too, so. Oh, they're going pretty hard, huh? Oh, line's pretty good. Came down through it.
The top 12, yeah.
Up to 12. Wow. They're still laying 2. But that blue is still open. So. Looking at freezing. Possibly. Guarding. Few options.
The one advantage with Evan throwing the same stone that Mike just tried is Evan can afford to be light and guard.
There's not much for an out-turn draw there either for him to try to, if he guards this up, to for Mike to get in there and try to cut him down. Okay, let's see what he's got. A little more ice than Mike had. A little further out there.
They've been on it all the way though. They don't seem too worried about
16-4, so they're looking at staying up top. The guard. It's a pretty good guard. It's taking away. Oh, yes.
Well, there is a port, and
Yeah, there
Mike
is.
saw it right away here.
Yeah.
No time discussing that one.
Yeah, just need a little more curl on there. Oh, this can eliminate one. It's pretty wide open too. It's half a rock, I think. Close.
Well, that top 12 redstone is a little more in my line of sight than I'd like as a thrower. Morgan's on it the whole way here. Oh, well done, Mike. Good shot.
Great shot. Well, looks like they looked at it and blue is definitely a shot rock. Great draw for two.
Look how much ice they're taking, Reg. They're outside of the 12-foot.
Yeah, that's going to be a little bit of a new path from what they've thrown before. I'll get a time on this, see what it looks like. But it should run pretty good, pretty true out there because that's all pretty fresh. Outside that 4-foot line, outside the slide paths.
Never know if you might somehow catch a bit of a scrape line out this wide and a rock might hang on you.
It just needs good part of the 8. I got 14.6 on that, so he's on a good path.
Yep, there's no sign of panic from any of those players at Stone, and Evan makes the draw. We're pretty confident it's 2, but they're still taking a look. They might throw a stick on it here. But looks like they both played the end as if blue was shot, and yep, Justin makes the call, and that's definitely 2 for Evan. Team Van Amsterdam.
You sure can.
Yeah, as we come into the 6th end here, I just want to shout out some of the team sponsors. Reg talked about the event sponsors and how we couldn't do this event without them, and same goes for these teams. There's lots of travel, lots of expenses, and every team needs sponsors to help them go. So for Team Van Amsterdam, their title sponsor is Mountain View Safety Services, as well Boston Pizza Westmount, Skurlick Farms, NLSS Construction, Hapley Drilling Services, and equipment sponsor Gold Line Curling. Team Lambert is supported by Brown Social House, Garage Farms, IA Financial, Henry's Eaves Troughing, Royal Eaves Troughing, and their equipment sponsor is Hardline.
Yep, sponsors is so important. Too many teams can't afford to travel or do all the curling that they do, especially the more competitive teams. There's a sponsorship. They don't make it. And for us, the event, we don't get all these good guys unless we have good sponsorship. So. Catch-22. You need sponsors, and it's always nice to utilize taking the time to recognize them, and hopefully everybody gets an opportunity to go out and visit some of them. Like Brown Social, I like that place. They got some really good ribs.
Let me say, I'm first-time commentator, but a veteran of the lounge, hey, Reg?
Oh, you got it. So what do you think the households are like with the other halves being at the trials and these guys here doing a club event?
Well, I don't want to downgrade the Crestwood Showdown here, but at this point we're going to have to start calling him Mr. Papley, or Mr. Page Papley, or Mr. Kayla Skurlik, right?
Oh, there we go.
All in jest, of course.
Yeah.
It is nice seeing success on a household with both sides. I'm sure the curling wall or the curling shelf fills up quick.
Yep, and this one is hopefully a paycheck for somebody. So there's always good money in it. And Evan's been pretty successful this last little bit. And, he's played a lot of events and come up short a few of them, but cashed some pretty nice checks and won Red Deer last week. So getting a lot of playing time in. And you've had the opportunity to play with him back in the junior days. So
Evan has been my longtime skip for my junior career, and it's nice to see him cheer him on from behind the glass now.
Well, did that work out being a double guard? Looks like it ain't. Wow. 4 feet in between them, and it's almost buried. That's a good curl. Well, we'll see if you can get on top of this one. Is he able to get both of them out? Can you see enough to get both of them out?
It's a high guard reg, but I'm not convinced with any sort of weight you can get to the inside or even close to nose of that blue there. He's just trying to make a roll behind the double corners there. Lose one blue in the process and have the other blue open for the next shot. But Morgan's over curling here, unfortunately, and but that's the way to miss it. That was the danger guard.
Yep.
On good curly ice, placing a perfect guard is a little more difficult than in some other shots and than on straight ice.
Oh, without a doubt. And this ice moving still moving as much as it is. He's broomed. I can't see where his broom is, but it looks like it's middle of 12. Middle of 12 to come back to the center, or come back and touch the center. That's pretty good ice. You gotta like curling on ice like that. Unless, of course, you're a club curler that doesn't have much handle. You throw a soft handle, and it's a little more tougher.
Yeah, with these guards, with not a lot of travel time compared to a draw, you have to make the call pretty early on if you got to hold it for line early or if you got to curl, because you just you don't have as much time to make your decision before the break point as you would a draw. But although it is half open, they did guard the correct side. Any shooter action on Morgan's second stone here, it's going to be rolling away from the cluster of red corner guards.
And he's obviously not throwing much weight at this.
Yeah, you got to keep the shooter around here. Otherwise, there'll be a chance for a staggered, buried blue stone.
Like a really good shot, though. By the guard.
He didn't take a lot of ice for that shot.
Nope.
Got about 2 feet, 2.5 feet of curl there. But it was well managed.
Is there a gap in between there? In between there to get in and see that red? Not really, eh?
And it looked pretty close by my eye.
Looks like just a guard. See where it ends up. Ooh, boy. It's pretty wide open.
Playing hard to get it over here.
Oh, yes. Looks like he's over, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy. Well, we know who's buying today.
Yeah, that was the first one we've seen. I'll take an IPA there, Jeremy, please. They buy for commentators too, right?
Oh, I think so. Should. I just set this out just a hair. Got the back one. Yeah, it's got the one. Be careful with that one that's frozen in. Yeah. Nice freeze to that red. Help him out a bit. Let's see what this. Oh,
Jason's calling back 4 here.
nice touch. Ooh.
Dangerous.
That's not a good thing. Yep. Well, they're both gone now. Boy, that was not where you wanted to be, I don't think.
Didn't seem all that heavy though, just fighting for curl.
Yeah.
They wanted it over another foot. Remember Morgan's shot a couple ago, they took far less ice than Evan did there.
Oh, this looks like a really good shot. Got them both. Oh, just one is.
Yeah, didn't remove it, but the key was get that out of there. With a wide stagger, that blue is always spinning.
Boy, is there room to come through there?
They think so.
Looks really tight.
It is a high blue guard.
Oh, that's neat. Good shot here. Oh, looks like it's overcoming already on him.
I think Jason's wanting to go on that far earlier than they called him on.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, at least it opens up the last shot to at least get your one.
Mike's got to stick around here, though. The blue in the back 12 could be a force point if he doesn't.
He's been throwing really well.
Mike's had a great game. It's nice to see great curling.
What was it?
Looks like we got fans tuning in from coast to coast.
No, that's a good thing. This looks really good. Nice clean coming in, and is there a double there? Or you don't play that double? Take your one, be happy.
Team Lambert's got last stone.
Oh, sorry, yeah, that's right too. And I don't know if Team Lambert has last stone, if I like the idea hitting the one behind 4 foot and rolling.
It's hard to land to a good spot.
Can you possibly make contact with the one in the top 4, still miss the blue and roll back on top of that red?
I think
he's looking for a long roll.
I think they're playing the back 4 because, to answer your question, I think they think no. I think you're always jamming on the back blue.
On the back blue?
To make that nice roll.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're right, that's the more natural shot.
You make the roll here. They're straight drawn then.
You got to be shot after this. You can be half open. It baits him into a direct hit, and you might clip your own top 4 red stone. It's close here. Nice effort.
Yep.
And you know what? If anything, it chokes off the scoring area, right?
Yeah, forces them to have to come and touch the 4 foot anyhow.
Situations like this, with being able to come down to your own red and still be shot, you're tempted a little bit just to pinch the ice a little bit, knowing that the overcurl there is okay.
Yeah, well, when they get up to this level, I don't know they throw a whole lot to back.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I'll get a time in this and see if it's come down at all. Well, he's definitely on top of his own. Definitely on top of his own. $14.5. Did that get him? Got him second. So he did definitely tighten up the ice a bit. Utilize his own.
Yeah, but with your own stone in the top of the rings, there's not much of a mental change. You're not throwing more weight because you're going to be at that depth anyways. So when it's behind the tee line, throwing it back and where it can get dangerous pretty quick.
Well, let's update a few scores here. We've got on sheet 1, looks like Maverick has stolen in 3, 4, and 5 to go ahead 4-1 after 5 ends. see what's going on with Kaufman's game. I know. Oh, Ueno is up 7-1 after 5 back here. So, and then we have looks like Reese Hansen is up 3-2 after 5 ends. And hopping over to Jackson Hebert, looks like he is up 5-2 after 5. And way back on 6, it looks like it's 7-3. Oh, sorry, 7-1 after 5 for Gray Withers. And looking at the house over there, I see a whole bunch of red sitting there, so that one might be over soon. Oh, back to our game. Real close game. 1 point difference.
It's actually been a 1 point game the entirety of this game. Or tied, of course.
Well, I figured this game would be pretty close.
Yep.
It's a pretty good matchup. Oh, a center guard and draw behind, and looks like Van Amsterdam is not looking at getting up a corner and setting up a deuce, but maybe to blank this end and come home with hammer 1 down.
Yeah, scoreboard management becomes crucial in the 7th end of an 8-end game.
Do you think Benny's sitting having a beer there watching this right now?
Well, maybe he'll let us know in the comments.
Oh, there we go.
Nice freeze there. As Griffinell got 2nd stone at the end. Parker's going to try it right back here. Looks like a bit of weight to tap and create some separation.
It looks really close.
Well played shot. Both teams this end. Nice and tight. Morgan Van Doesburg is going to try to keep that up here.
What time would it be in Halifax now? It's got to be pretty late there. Girls will probably went to bed. They probably have to play tomorrow.
3 hours ahead.
Yep.
Well thrown shot by 2nd Morgan Van Doesburg. He's got 1 more to come after Jason Ginter here.
Like some peeling time now. Oh, guard's gone. I'll do a little bit of cleanup work. The 1 more guard coming. Or another freeze. Probably another guard. Looking at that ice.
I think so. With late finish on this ice, as we've said, guards sometimes don't even get to the late finish point. They're trying to hold the line early, though.
A little bit of an overcurl.
Looks like it, but makes no difference to Evan's call here. A little tighter than Jason's first. Well, halfway through the end, and no one's missed a shot yet.
The guard coming. I think it's about the same ice. Well, we'll see how this one works. I think it's a little further out there. Must have a little more set on it.
Griffin's doing the slow carve, trying to make it move without carrying it too far. They've been a little closer than what Justin wanted, but good shot all the same, and not close enough to bait Jeremy into a run back here, I don't think. Looks like Evan's lined up for the straight peel.
There it is. There we go.
So, Reg, in a situation like this, guard peel, guard peel, guard peel. Who breaks that train and why?
Oh, I think at some point in time, I mean, Mike would be totally comfortable with just giving up one. So I think he's going to continue with the guard. I think getting pretty close pretty quick, that I think Evan might, depending on the position of that guard, run it back into the pack. Try to open things back up, because originally, I think his original concept was probably to take a look at trying to blank this end. Might be actually a little late to try to blank it, but I think he needs to open it back up so he can get access to that other red rock that's back there, because that might be the only rock that that could end up hurting him. I don't know that he wants to go into the next end with one up, because he does still have that out-turn draw. Well, it looks like he's even looking at that out-turn draw, but
He initially called hack and out-turn hack weight to move things around a little bit, break up that freeze punch in the middle there. Looks like that's what they're playing.
I think he needs to move it around so he can get access to that one red rock that's back there.
This is Jeremy Hardy's last stone. You always want to be looking at something, a scoring opportunity on your first rock as a skip. It's hard playing the bail on your first and then hoping to have a chance at your second, so doing it one rock before that here with Jeremy gives that option. It's close,
Like
on
this
and off
close.
here.
Did that get shot?
Didn't change anything in the cluster there. Blue is still sitting one.
1 and
1, 3, and perhaps 4. But not for long here.
Yeah, they're hoping it up so that he could play something on that one blue. And this could be a. Well, looks like Mike's gonna run that back anyhow. So
Yeah, that hitting that red in the top force, or there rather. It's not going to go back anywhere other than dead nut on the back button stone. Be hard to access for Evan. Sorry, Benton, kitchen's closed.
well, let's see what he's got. He gets his angle back in there. He can pop that blue back out of there.
Sure, he's going to make contact
Really
though. He's quite wide. Oh,
Oh, oh, goodness. Wow.
oh, that's too bad for Mike. He's had a great game thus far.
Man, he's been playing really good.
Well, Evan's got a great opportunity here if he can convert with his first. To get a multi-point end here. This is the same path that Jeremy just threw, so they should have a good idea of it.
Yep.
All four of them, really.
Just hack weight.
I'd be a little tempted to make sure that red is fully killed. I say, depending on where that the outside blue and the outside red are sitting, you could be line 4 after this. They got to go to get past the guard here, though. Parker's been on it the whole way. Ooh.
Oh, just by. Oh boy. But what's the alignment now? Wow, there's possible that he could be. Is there a triple?
Tough to say. I think it drags, but
Well,
you're probably making contact anyways.
you need to. I think you almost need to get some sort of drag on that second rock in order to make sure that you get. Oh, it's close. Well,
If you make contact with that back button stone, you're probably clearing them all out because that middle one is going to be spinning.
boy.
But I'd also be tempted to make sure my shooter sticks around too. If you throw it with a firm weight, 3/4, you might stay in the 8-foot.
Or come across and catch that other blue in the back.
Yeah, that might be there to save you. So lose the shooter.
Cleaned everything up.
Evan is sitting 1 for sure. Didn't quite get that that top stone all the way out of the 8-foot. So Evan is lying at least 1.
Maybe
Looking
2.
to see if 2. I think it's 2, Reg. Doesn't change the call. You're still drawing for a multiple.
Or,
Yeah,
hitting that red.
It does
for
change
3.
the call. You're right.
Could go and hit that red for 3.
It's a makeable shot either way.
Yeah.
So you might just play that to be safe, and that's
Yeah.
what exactly
You're
you're
not
doing.
sure play it. Nose hit for 3. Wow, that's a game changer. Mike really needed to get rid of all 3 of them. Or put
Yeah, I
them in
think
a
the key
position.
was his first stone.
Yeah,
No, is it?
yeah, without doubt, yeah.
Getting that second red jammed back on the back 4, and now it's buried behind a wall. You didn't really see any missed shot this entire end from any players other than, amazing how 15 out of 16 stones are perfect and suddenly you're looking at giving up 3.
Yep.
That's the game for you.
Well, that gives them a 2-point edge going into final end.
Yep. Team Lambert has scored 2 this end, or this game. And then number 6.
Well, as they deliberate where they're going now, we'll probably see definitely going to see a couple corner guards, or a stack anyhow. Well, let's fly through some scores while they're deliberating. Looks like Maverick has stole another one, so he is now up 5-1 after 6. Looks like there's nobody left on sheet 2, so Kaufman has lost 7-3 to UNO, and Reese Hansen, it looks like she is up 3-2 after 6. Not sure what happened in 6 if they haven't put it up. No, it was a blank, so 3-2 Reese Hansen. And the boys are standing in front of the scoreboard on fire, so I can't see what's going on there, but I know Dan Schwartz picked up 1 and 6, so I think he's still running a little behind. And looks like Gray Withers is up 7-3 after 6. And here we go. The first corner guard. Do you like corners on both sides or stacked? It's your preference.
I'm old school, Reg. I like going on both sides.
Yep.
I didn't play a lot of competitive with the stack, so it's unfamiliar territory for me. The advantage with the stack is you're never inadvertently taking away both draw paths off the start, which is a risk with going on either side.
Hey, here comes the second one. Should be right down on top of the first one.
Marcus playing the other turn on this one.
He's opted to the guard. Opted to the guard, being over on that side. Try to cut off some of that path in.
But the red corner and the blue center are a little closer together than I think Mike would want at this point.
Well, even if he can get around that red guard, he's gonna end up being wide open, because he still has to miss that blue rock, unless he's fairly high in the house, like top 12 or just a biter. Let's see. There we go.
Yeah, they're going to have to stop it right on the X here if they want to be buried.
There they go. Good shot. Be hot.
By stopping on the X, of course, I meant the first O in Crestwood. For all the lawyers out there.
Right. This is Jason's first, isn't it?
Yep, so you have to be looking at the corner tick rather than the straight hit and roll.
Evan's kind of used to this kind of play with mixed doubles with Paige. Doing that little corner tick when they put up a power play.
Yep, that's definitely in the mixed doubles arsenal. And correct me if I'm wrong, Reg, I believe Evan and Paige are trials bound for that as well, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, I got a highlight reel of their mixed doubles.
Bit of a plan B here.
Some incredible shots that Paige has made, and some falls and some just miscellaneous stuff. They were playing Johnny Moe one time, and Paige made just an outstanding shot. Removed everything that was sitting in the house and ended up scoring an end on him. And I think everybody was just flabbergasted. So.
Well, great shot by Jason Ginter there. They made the call early enough to not go for the tick and go straight for the one in the house. They end up rolling, buried right on top of their shot stone, and they were able to push the red out into the open a bit more.
Oh, perfect. Nice shot. They see enough of that red on the outside?
I think so. Run back from Morgan here, and almost counterintuitive. You gotta keep this red rock in play. They're not going to be too worried about that at the moment. It is a fairly short run back, and needing to score 2 here, it is important that that guard is the proper color for Team Lambert. So well done for Morgan on that shot. Opens things up in the house.
Looking at playing the same shot, a little tick and roll. You take away that red now.
You are in peeling territory with the 6th zone here.
Yes, I don't think you want that guard sitting there. I mean, wouldn't be the worst case to give up 2. Getting rid of the guard and opening up that outside one might minimize the damage. So it's a good shot.
Yep, nice single peel here from Jason.
Yep, wide open now. Time to replace the guard. Oh, they're going really hard for curl. And weight.
Yeah, not a lot of steam in this one.
Being that high, it might not get them enough curl. Oh, jeez.
It was a little risky committing to the curl sweep there. You kind of run out of rings, as you say, when you're drawing into the house that wide, but in this case, you kind of run out of space between the hog line.
Yep,
they were able to get over. Good sweep from Justin and Griffin there. And looks like it's guarding their stone quite well from this view there.
I think the only disadvantage might be the fact that how high it is.
It is a high guard, yep.
So with the movement that you get here,
looks like that's what Evan's playing right now.
Change of heart.
At the end of the day, that guard did its job.
Change of heart. Change of heart. Change of heart, taking the guard instead of coming down with that lightweight.
Patient call there.
Yeah. What do you look at now? Maybe another guard?
Another option is a freeze onto the top 8 stone and have it frozen in a way that hitting it would jam onto the side one. Just like he's showing there.
Or do you ever hit or just tap and roll back into the 4-foot? Yeah. Then maybe the doubles there, though.
Key for Mike is to have a protected stone. Treat that as his second point. You know, all things equal, making sure he's got a draw for his last.
What was the final leg?
It is getting late in the end to leave blue sitting 2. But for every play you do at it, you just give Evan a chance at a double.
We decided
He's doing what you called, Reg, the hit and roll, hey?
Yep. Looks like Worry's putting the ice down. And it looks like we have another team or another game done on the ice on sheet 1 there. Looks like Vavrick has defeated Chris Kennedy 6-1.
We've got handshakes on sheet 5 between Hebert and Sherrard. It's to me like Hebert picked up the win. Don't know what the final score was. They're not putting it up.
Well, let's see how this is. Building it hard. Oh, what a great shot.
Yep, very nice shot from
really
Justin
good shot.
Runciman.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Yep.
You sure don't want to hit too much of this one. Oh, beauty.
Very nice shot from Jeremy there.
Yep. Nice double.
Little cheeky rolling out though. That gives Mike a little bit of an out there.
Get a little thicker than you wanted to.
Yeah, Thinner would have nutted it behind the 2 centers there, and Team Lambert would have been in a lot more trouble. Well, good freeze from Justin here, and that red is going to be potentially caught by the shooter of Jeremy right there. That rolled to the 8-foot. Boy, this is sure out wide though.
Yep. Starting to move now, but I don't know if it's going to come over and freeze her. It looks like they're looking at going through the hole now.
Yeah, almost need a little rub here. Ev does have it open, but he doesn't want to roll too far though. Otherwise, you'll give Team Lambert that same opportunity to make that freeze. With 4 rocks to go in this end, it is important to know who's going to be shot and where after every shot is thrown. Update from sheet 5, it was a 4 score for Hebert, so the final was 9-3 over Team Sherrard. Went hard on this here.
Oh, he's close. Oh, he clicked the guard. Wow.
Ooh, is that ever a cheeky little tick?
Boy, this is interesting now.
Yeah, you can't let things like that rattle you. Everybody gets the run of the rocks now and again.
That's a give or take. Mike gave one back to him on the in the 7th. So, but this is interesting where you put it now.
Yeah, I'd be tempted to play soft weight at the blue and red. So you can get a bit of separation between that and your shooter here. If you ever go down to the nose of that top 4 blue stone and leave it in such a way that your red gets knocked back and kind of protected behind the stagger you're about to create.
And even if you hit a little bit on the proper side of that blue rock and roll with it over and sit in front of it, gives you a shot coming back that you can just that blue again. So you can potentially get 3. Move your red over, stay on top of that blue. Yeah, could be interesting. You're not going to be throwing a lot of weight at this anyhow, so.
Team Lambert doesn't want to move it too far. They would like to still be sitting 1 after this.
Yep. Well, I think he's just going to give a simple tap to his red. Move his red back into a location where he's not locked onto that blue, and lock his red onto that blue. And then basically you're 1 and 3. How do you get rid of it?
And Evan has a choice depending on how the angles turn out, so
Yeah, he might have to tap his own blue back and sit on top of that red.
we'll patiently watch.
It's going to be interesting. This is a great game.
This has been an absolute great game.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's curling a little more than I think he wants to. Oh, no, I don't. That's interesting. No.
That's kind of how I drew it up in my head.
Oh, is it?
Obviously,
Okay.
you wanted the red to stay
Yep.
a little more on the blue.
Yep.
Now the question is,
How do you get rid of it?
can you see enough to make the double?
Wow, that's getting real interesting now. Oh, this is really interesting.
They were looking a little bit at the slash just right there, the blue onto the red and nut it. Boy, oh boy, you sure got to stick it though. Any kind of spill out.
Well, you know, as long as you remove that red, as long as you remove the red, worst case scenario, you're playing an extra.
I agree. It is thin though.
You stick it on there, and depending on where it rolls to, you still might have a red, tap the red back onto that blue, and sit there for your deuce.
This is mighty thin. On it, right out of the hand.
Got it. Yep, nice.
Yep, nicely executed.
Yep. And just draw down to the blue.
Yep.
Does he need to move it?
I don't believe he does. Looks like red is sitting shot stone in the top 4.
Okay, so he's just got to come down to it.
Well, lucky us, it's been such a great game, and we might get one more out of it.
Yeah. An extra hand.
We're talking.
I don't have to curl to 11:30 tomorrow, so I'm good.
We were talking a few ends ago about playing to backing, and this is one of those cases where how much do you let it get in your head? Well, they're out wide. So eight's close. Does he have the line? Does he have the line? Oh, goodness. And that's it. Red gets 1, and the game is all finished. That was a close one all the way through. Team Van Amsterdam against Team Lambert. They both should go far this week with that level of play.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. It was so close, and just need to come up just a hair bit. Well, I think he knows he overthrew it a little bit, because he didn't need to move it. So just that little bit up weight, and away it goes. And so Evan Van Amsterdam will start off with a W here, and go back into pool play. This is their first round, their first game. So now they're back at 8:30 tomorrow morning. And he's loving it.
Yeah, both these teams are up again against the competitors on the sheet to their right, against Hebert, Lambert against Hebert, and Van Amsterdam against Dan Sherrard.
So good early morning matchup. Well, thank you for everybody for tuning in and joining us at the Crestwood Showdown. And once again, I'm going to throw another shout out to our sponsors here, because they're the ones that are helping us to run this event. And that's Duncan Craig, West Edmonton Mall, Imperial Equities, Alley Cat Brewing, Polyrhythm Brewing. And speaking about brewing, maybe we should go check out upstairs.
Better hurry.
Okay.
That last call's in about 10 minutes, Reg.
Okay, there we go. Okay, thanks a lot, and we'll make sure you tune in again tomorrow, because we start again bright and early, 8:30 in the morning, and we'll be going all weekend. If you have an opportunity to come down here and watch it live, you're more than welcome. There's lots of seating upstairs. Come enjoy. There's no cost to come in the door, so you can spend all that extra money at our bar and help us support the club and help us support this event. Thanks again.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye now.